Hi everyone, this is Tisch Aitken, and it is the new moon in Leo. It is August 18th, 2020, and I just wanted to tell you again and remind you to really celebrate this new moon energy, because the sun is only in Leo for a few more days, and it is in its dignity and its rulership in the sign of Leo, and it's forming a beautiful grand trine, which is an aspect of good fortune and luck. And it's a triangle. Each planet is 120 degrees from the other. So the sun and moon will be at 26 degrees of Leo, and they form a trine to Mars in Aries. And Eris, the goddess of discord, is exactly conjunct Mars in Aries, and very fiery but passionate energy in the signature. And they both form a trine to the south node of karma in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is about optimism and expansion and enthusiasm and hope. And this is a really lucky grand trine, and this new moon energy is very strong. The moon goes void at 1:38 a.m. with a conjunction to Mercury in Leo. So there's a lot around communication, around feeling confident to create and to love and to open your heart and have passion, because Mars is slowing down and has been making challenging influences and aspects. It squared Jupiter in Capricorn on August 4th. It challenged Pluto on August 13th. And as we get to later in the week, Mars is slowing down more, and it's squaring Saturn, the planet of limitations, on August 24th, and will be influencing for a while, because Mars retrogrades on September 9th at 28 degrees of Aries, and Saturn is only a degree from where it stations direct on September 30th at 20. Well, it currently is at 26 degrees of Capricorn. So that to me is giving a real preview of Mars retrograde, because Mars loves taking action and moving ahead, and it loves being in Aries, where it moves really quickly and with courage and with fervor. And now that it's going to build up to squaring Saturn, which is restrictions and limitations, and Saturn is the forerunner of the year. Saturn ruled all of these planets in Capricorn and met up with Pluto at the world axis in the sign of Capricorn on January 12th. All of us are working with this story of death and rebirth and reconstruction and renovation and demolition and repair, and that's a story for all of us in some way. But Mars is really heating up, and morph that energy into love, because it can be very frustrating energy, and especially when it does start to square Saturn, because the two will be moving slowly at the end of August after they square one another in the sky on the 24th. So really use the new moon today to manifest, to set intentions, to create something you want to do. Venus is sextile Uranus today, and I cast the chart for Washington, D.C., and Taurus rising has Venus as the ruler, so that is really creative energy. And Mercury is going to exit the sign of Leo tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. on August 19th, and it will be in the sign of Virgo until September 5th. And Mercury rules the sign of Virgo, so it will be in its dignity. It's very much about communication and analytical thinking and detailed work and very organized. So that's excellent for communication of all forms, writing, and networking with people. But also you want to take steps now, because again, Mars retrograde is going to cause delays. Mars is going to retrograde from September 9th until November 13th. So this is the month. We don't have too much more time to really get things launched before this. And it doesn't mean we don't do things during the fall. It's just going to be met with more delays and more restrictions, because Mars will clash again with all of these planets in Capricorn, again representing limitations and restrictions. And so that's something to bear in mind. And let's see, the moon is entering Virgo at 4:20 a.m. on August 19th, and it will be there until the 20th. It's going to make a lot of beautiful aspects, or to the 21st. It makes a lot of beautiful aspects to the planets in Capricorn. It forms a trine to all those planets, and that brings, again with Mercury, will be in the sign of Virgo, good for networking and doing business of all forms. So this is a good week for getting things done during these next few days, because on Friday the moon goes void at let's see, at I believe it's 5:16 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then it enters Libra, and the moon in Libra is going to stir up all of the planets in Capricorn, so that gets a bit more convoluted and challenging over the weekend, and we're building up to the Mars-Saturn square, which we will definitely feel over the weekend. And that is time to really focus on getting things done that take a lot of focus and attention. Again, Mercury is in Virgo, very good for detailed work, for being busy, and for focusing. And Mars is not great for if you want immediate results, but things that need patience, recognizing people will feel frustrated with that energy, and just trying to really keep that in mind. And the moon goes void with a square to Saturn in Libra, so that also will be showing the restrictions. And then it enters Scorpio on Sunday at 6:16 a.m. and that's intense energy with the moon in Scorpio, and then with the Mars-Saturn square, because Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio. So we're getting the more frustrating energy, which is why these next few days are really important to get things done. The moon is fantastic for manifesting, for launching things now, for creating. Tomorrow, I mean, it's nice that we have Mercury in Virgo the next few weeks. That is very good for getting things done in terms of communication and detailed work. So we've got some good things to work with, definitely. And the Leo season is almost done, but this new moon is helping us to really create and love. So I wish you a lot of luck. Set some intentions at some point tonight. Do the law of abundance. I wrote an article that explains it, and I explained the steps in the last video. And come from the heart and courage, and let's get this done. All right, take care. Thank you.